What's up, everybody? Happy Monday to each and every single one of you. In case you're new to the channel, my name is Floyd Chavez and you are back in the FC Sneaker Factory for this beautiful first Monday of June. Can you believe it? June already. It's crazy on how fast this year is gone by. We're already mid-year, 6 months from December. Oh my goodness, time's just going by too quick. But that brings me to this. I appreciate each and every single one of you that are tuning in, the friends of the channel, right? The friends of the program, the fellas out there, and of course the beautiful ladies. I appreciate each and every single one of you. If not a friend of the program, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because you know what? I would love to interact with you here, and I would love to show you my shoes and do my reviews on these shoes for you beautiful people. Because you know what? You deserve somebody that's credible in the sneaker game to do a review for you. So hopefully I can do that for you. And hopefully you subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that beautiful newly hype button that's here on YouTube, that just basically going to help me get catapulted into the YouTube algorithm, as well as that like button. I really need those both hit from you people out there, because without you, I'm not going anywhere. And I want to see my numbers continue to grow here on YouTube. Do me a favor, drop a comment down below. Let me know, were you fortunate enough to get this one in your collection like myself? I got this one. I was very surprised, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. And then also, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? Go to Instagram and follow me. You can catch me at Floyd Chavez Jr., because you know what? I'd love to interact with you as well on that platform there. So please, just do me both of those favors, and I want to see my numbers go up here as well as on Instagram. All right. So, all right, really quick, I want to clear something up. Actually, the last sneaker profile, sneaker review that I did, the Nardwuar, I love that shoe. That was actually sneaker profile 432, because I totally forgot that I did that review on the Asics, the Keth Ronnie Fieg collaboration, the beautiful, right, rose gold. I love that one. That was actually sneaker profile 31. So, which brings me to this. This one right here is sneaker profile 433. I have done 433 reviews of my shoes here on YouTube, which is insane for me to think. I'm not sure about you, but for me, 433 reviews of shoes that are in my collection, right, is saying something. So, this one though, like I mentioned before, I was really surprised that I got this one for retail. I was really surprised. I normally don't hit on retail. I thought, like, wow, I hit on a limited shoe. It's going to probably be crazy to crazy limited. But then it turns out it wasn't that limited. I feel like a lot of people hit on this shoe. Hopefully, if you really wanted this shoe, you hit on it, because you know what? You deserve it. I really wanted this shoe in hand. And then when I got it, I realized, yeah, I can't keep this one. This is just too clean for me. I mean, I keep my shoes clean, but this one's going to be really impossible to keep clean. So I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. So probably by the time you're watching this, it's probably already left the FC Sneaker Factory. This original release date on this one was April 3rd of 2026 for a whopping $230. Wow, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for this shoe. I was really surprised when I saw the price tag on that one. And like I mentioned, I was surprised to even win the raffle. I actually won the raffle on the V.A.A. World Fair activations. I was won that on the website, so I was really surprised to see that purchase. My bank was so surprised that they called me and said, "Hey, is this fraudulent charge?" And I had to let them know, no, like, let it process, let it go through. So even my bank was surprised. But what's different on this one, because there was a Euro edition released on this shoe back in 2018, very sought after shoe, very limited shoe. That was a work between Air Jordan 1, Nike, and then also Off-White. But this one right here was very surprising to me. This is actually a collaboration between Nike and also Air Jordan, because that's a part of the Nike brand, but also Virgil Abloh Archive, V.A.A. So this has nothing to do with Off-White. This is actually led, because we all know Virgil passed away, but this was actually led by Shannon Abdul. And this is the thing that really is tricky about this one, is that the original Euro 2018 version, it had off-white for Nike on the medial portion, but they changed that. Now it has V.A.A. for Nike, and we'll see that on the shoe when I do the whole review of the shoe. You'll see that. But that's the key thing that's different about the two shoes that separates them, is that big texting is changed when it comes to that one. So just something to look out for. Let's take a look at what came in this shoe. It came in this white plastic. I kept this because I want to, when I do sell it, I want to make sure I give the person that buys it everything that came with the shoe. I don't want to jip them in any way, or her. And it also came in this nice box. I love the box. Of course, you got all those holes in the box, but it's all filled up with plastic on that. It opens from the side and does have this blue little nylon, basically just to help you get the shoe out. So nice nylon rope there. And then right there, size 10.5, because that's the size I purchased. I always try to purchase every shoe in my size. Air Jordan 1 Retro High OGSP white blanc blanc. So there you go on that. And it came in this nice translucent clear plastic right here, a little container. Basically you slide this into the box. Has a nice little plastic paper, or it should be paper, but it gives you a nice little plastic, what's taking the place of the paper for the shoe. But like I mentioned, it comes in this nice little plastic case. You have this nice little branding on it, like it has a dragon on a beam. It has 26, like a cross V.A.A on there, just basically paying tribute to Virgil. That's more of a clearer look right there. So pretty cool on that. Came with this magazine as well. Basically it just gives all, like, probably Virgil's designs on this. He's designing like tables, clothing, of course, just like different like day beds. He just really was probably his art that he was doing. So just basically giving you some of it, like his notes and stuff. Looks like he has like his even DJing set up right there. So pretty cool little booklet. I really like that. I'm really glad that they added that. I love the little, you know, the color spectrum on the front part of the magazine. So really cool though. I really like that part. So let's take a look at the shoe though. That's really probably the most important thing about this shoe. Once again, sneaker profile 433. So this shoe, the reasoning why I'm not keeping it is because it's a little bit too clean. I'm good at keeping my shoes clean, but this one's going to be really hard. And I'm also too scared that it's going to start to yellow as well through the years. So just wanted to point that out. That's why I'm not keeping it. It's just, like I mentioned, too clean. It's going to be hard to keep clean, especially if I do ever decide to wear this. And I feel like even if I don't wear this and I just keep it, it's going to yellow. And we'll talk about what materials are going to probably yellow on this one. But I'm going to point out really quick what all the leather portions of the shoe is. So white smooth leather, right, on the mud guard, that goes upwards through this and through this a little like strap right here, through the shoelaces as well. It's all white leather. And then also right here is all white leather on the ankle collar. The Jumpman Wings logo right here, that is, or the Air Jordan Wings logo, that is embossed into the white leather. And that's, oh, and then also too, this right here is white smooth leather on the swoosh. Okay, I love the blue stitching though. Basically that's just kind of like giving you the effect that the swoosh is literally strapped on to the side of the shoe with that stitching, and that's all pointed out in blue. Right here, got the nice little orange tag. So that's what we normally would see when it comes to Virgil off-white shoes, is like that tag. That's actually orange, and that's sewn in right there, giving you that effect of it being sewn in. And that's actually orange leather. Right here is a nice gray little rough type suede right here when it comes to the side panel going towards the rear. This though right here, what I mentioned, this is in a nice light baby blue color. It's like a nylon material. This is what I'd be careful of it turning yellow, and then same thing of it getting dirty. You can't clean it. This right here, same thing around the ankle collar. Oh, look at that, 85 right there. I never noticed that. Right here on the ankle collar, is also in a nice baby blue nylon material, traveling to the rear part right here as well. Same thing, like this rougher type nylon material, but it is in a nice baby blue. Really quick, bringing it back to the lateral side. This is a white color on the midsole, but kind of like an off-white color on the midsole. Air parentheses in black. I'm sorry, quotation marks in black. And then right here is a nice outsole that's in a nice light blue color. All right, so now moving towards the rear part of the shoe. Right here, this rough suede, this rough gray suede ends, and we start beginning with this nice white smooth leather. Same thing right here, white smooth leather going towards the medial part. Nylon material in that baby blue, nylon material in that baby blue. And now we're looking at the medial side. Medial side, we got more of that nice nylon blue material right here, 85 in this on this strap, but this is nice white leather, smooth leather right here. White smooth leather through the shoelaces, white smooth leather through this whole portion on the medial portion of the shoe. Baby blue nylon material, but the majority of it is in that white leather. Okay, so what I mentioned before, V.A.A for Nike, that used to say in the Euro version, the 2018 Euro version, it said off-white for Nike. So this is what's changed. They put V.A.A for Nike just because I feel like this has nothing to do with off-white. This has everything to do with just Virgil Abloh archive. Air Jordan 1, Beaverton, Oregon, USA, C, 1985. Off-white midsole, Nike, baby blue outsole. And let's take a look at the front portion. Look at that. Beautiful front portion, very clean like I mentioned. Baby blue outsole. Now let's take a, my favorite part is the aerial view of the shoe. Okay, so right here, this nylon material is in baby blue, and it's in that, it's like I said, you do not want to stain that. That whole nylon material goes through the tongue. You got nice white shoelaces. You got all these different colored shoelaces as well. Purple, I've seen a lot of people wear purple, baby blue, and then black, and of course you already got the white shoelaces on the shoe. But look at that, white shoelaces. This is that spongy tongue in that baby blue color right here. When it comes to, I'm trying to get it clear. All right, when it comes to the ankle collar, that's in that baby blue ankle collar, that spongy type material. Insole is in baby blue, black, and Nike swoosh Air is all in black. And then of course right here inside the tongue is that baby blue color. Nice tag right there on the left side of the shoe of the tongue, but you got white tag. Nike swoosh Air is in orange. So there you go. All right, the Alaska color, like I mentioned, the reason why I'm not keeping this is this just a little bit too clean for me. If you get anything on this, not anywhere the nylon material is, good luck trying to clean that. You're basically done. But I mean, I keep my shoes really clean, and I feel like this would be impossible to keep clean. Even that right there, like as soon as that hits the ground, done. Can't recreate the cleanness of that white outsole. I love this little tag. I've always been a big fan of the tag, but this is in a baby blue color. I forgot to mention that. So clean shoe. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about that one. Hopefully, if you really wanted that shoe, you got it, and you didn't have to go to the resale market. Big fan of the shoe. Just not enough to keep it in my collection. Like I mentioned, just a little bit too clean for me. So there you go, though. That concludes this amazing review of this shoe. I love how the shoe came out. Hopefully they do some more colorways, especially not so white, because that's a tough one to keep clean. But thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, have a great week. I'll see you on Friday like I always do, and like I always say, I'll catch you on the next one.